All right, let's get started. One sec. Let me pull up. Let's see. Our card for the night. Okay, tonight is create space. So let's do our meditation first, and then we can have a little conversation on what create space is about. But this can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. We want to first think about where is it in our life that we need to create space. And when we talk about creating space, we mean energetically, emotionally. So in order to create space, we have to remove, let go of something or some things. So what is it that we need to let go of so we have room for something new? So let's begin. 3 releasing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out. All right, let's get comfortable. Closing the eyes, finding a comfortable seated position or lying down. And just allowing the breath to move for a moment at its own pace. No longer forcing the breath, not controlling the breath. Placing the right hand over the belly, the left hand over the heart. So if tonight is about making space, we're going to focus on letting go and releasing to create that space. What is it that you are seeking? What is it that you are looking to achieve tonight? Is it a goal you're trying to reach? Is it an internal balance or peace you're seeking? Is it repairing a relationship? What is the goal? What is the intention that you need to create space for? Is it forgiveness for yourself, for somebody else? Wherever you're at, blow all the air out. Inhaling through the nose for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale gently through the lips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just for a moment, allow the breath to move at its own pace. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly under the right hand. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest under the left hand. Again, wherever you're at, blow all the air out. Inhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the lips for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, allow the breath to move at its own pace. Just be still for a moment, listening to the breath, feeling the breath, allowing the breath to move freely through the body, allowing the belly to move with the breath freely, allowing the belly to expand on the inhale, to pull in on the exhale. And once again, wherever you're at, exhale all the air out. We're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold the breath. Gently hold the breath. Relax the shoulders. Relax the body. And now gently release the breath through the lips for 3, 2, 1. Placing the hands on the knees, palms face up. Just be still. Notice how the body has shifted. Notice how the breath has changed. Relaxing, letting go. Just being still for a moment. Feeling the breath, feeling the belly and the breath move together. Bringing the attention to the belly. We're going to see, feel, imagine, visualize a yellow light. And that light fills the belly. That yellow color expands in the belly. And this expansion, as we visualize it, feel it, see it, is expanding in the belly and softly moves outside of the belly, pushing out into the cosmos. So again, that light builds, moves, expands in the belly, pushes out of the belly into the cosmos. Inhale, feel, see, imagine that yellow light. Exhale, push the light out into the cosmos. Inhale the yellow light. Exhale as we push the light out into the cosmos. And as we breathe this yellow light in, and as we push this yellow light out, we're clearing, we're making space. The belly is where we connect and digest all of our relations. It's where we connect and digest our food, our relationships, our connection to the planet, our connection to our family, friends, work. So as we inhale this yellow light and then push that yellow light out, we're just intuitively making space. We don't have to know or see what's leaving. We just trust that that light is clearing out the cobwebs, clearing out the energy that we no longer need. And then I want you to take your hands and place them in front of your belly button and just gently start moving away the energy as if you were moving away cobwebs. Just releasing that which we no longer need. Again, you don't need to know what it is. Just feel yourself pulling that energy out of the belly button, utilizing that yellow light, utilizing your hands. Basically, we are performing a form of Reiki on our own body, just pulling that energy out, that which you no longer need. So keep the breath. And then when you feel like you are complete, place the palms face up. Allow the breath to move at its own pace. And allow that yellow light to slowly disappear. And now we're going to fill this space in our belly with a light, soft powder blue. And it's going to fill the belly and warm the belly, calm the belly, balance our emotions, our digestion, and our connection to the outside world. So visualize, imagine, see, feel this powder blue light as it fills the belly gently, calmly, and it's expanding out of the belly as it makes space, filling the space with light, with energy, healing, opportunity, making space for something new. You can inhale the blue light in. You can exhale, visualize, imagine, see that light being pushed out through the belly button. Inhale the powder blue light in. Exhale as it pushes out into the cosmos. Clearing the space, opening up the space, making room for something new. A new thought, a new way of thinking, a new opportunity, all of the above. Just a few more breaths here. Visualizing that powder blue light as it heals the body. Now, the next time you inhale that blue light in, I want you to feel that light as it moves up to the chest, up through the throat, up through the face, and out the crown of the head. Inhale that powder blue light in as it moves up through the belly, through the chest, through the throat, and out the top of the head. One more time. Inhale the light in, pulling it up through the belly, through the chest, through the throat, out the top of the head. Gently breathing here, holding this visual, continuing with this visual, opening your crown up to the cosmos. All right, letting go of the visual, allowing the breath to move at its own pace. Just being still for a moment, allowing the body to feel open. And whenever you're ready, gently open the eyes. So when we talk about making space, We have to be willing to let something go. So if you buy, say you go to the store and you buy a new towel set for your bathroom. Your towels are old and dingy, you've had them for a while, and you're ready for something new. Do you keep the old dingy towels in with your brand new towels? No, those towels will move to either, the dirty pile. They go in your cabinets and you use them for spills or whatever, right? You'll use them for dirty stuff, but you don't use them anymore to clean yourself off, dry yourself off. These are new towels, so we have to make space for the new towels. Just for a second, imagine if the new towels are in with the old dingy towels. What does that look like and feel like? It's like, I wouldn't keep that. I want to get rid of the old stuff. Well, the same thing applies. You have to be willing to get rid of the old stuff and not just keep putting new ideas or thoughts or whatever on top of the old stuff, because the old stuff's still there. So we have to sweep it away, move it away energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally. We have to release it in order to make space for something new. If we are looking to create space that's going to create a new project, a new idea, a new thought pattern, a new way of living, a new diet, a new body, what are you willing to let go of? And I think that question is a hard one to answer for most people, because typically what we need to let go of is not something we want to let go of. And you might say to me, that's not true. I want to let go of A, B, or C. Sometimes that thing that we want to let go, that I'll say want in quotes, that we want to let go of, it helps define us. It makes us feel, mm, I should say, it reminds us that we exist. And what I mean by that is struggle tends to be this thing that shows us that we're alive, that we're here. And I'm not saying we shouldn't struggle. Struggle is a part of life, it's inevitable. It's not wrong. But sometimes we hold on to that struggle because it defines us. It's kind of who we are. It's where we make our choices from, or it's what drives us. It's why we do what we do, because we don't want to be like that person, or we don't want to ever be like this. So that struggle, in a sense, drives us. So, what if we remove that struggle and instead just stand in who we want to be? I'm driven because this is who I am, not because my past drives me forward. Do you see what I'm saying? Not because what happened to me in my past, or not because of something I saw in my past am I pushed forward. Instead, I am creating space and I am driving myself forward because this is who I choose to be as an individual. And it's not coming from anxiety or fear or lack. It's coming from pure creation, energy, strength. Violet, I love the way a feeling hoarder. Did you create that word? That's a great word. Yeah, you might be. I might agree with you on that a little bit, and that's okay. I love that you I love that you have that word and that you know that about yourself. So now, great. You just find things that work for you to help release that, to help release those feelings. Um I can't stress enough how many times in my life for myself, as well as with clients, I see how our feelings define us. They are what causes our behavior, right? Past, whether it's past experiences, trauma, whatever, and we hold those feelings and they then define why we do what we do. And they define our drive. And that's all we can do is work on it. I mean, that's we spend our whole life working on that. I feel like we are all feeling hoarders. I feel like we all do that. And we all spend a lifetime processing that because you're going to work through all of your old shit and then you just accumulate new shit. That's just part of being in body. What we want is getting good at wanting to let go of it, wanting to let go of it. Because when you have the desire to let it go, what you're saying is, I'm better than that. And I want more. I want more out of my life. So I'm willing to let that go. To be clear, when I say letting something go or letting feelings go, I don't mean you just mentally do it. We need to go into therapy, therapy when we need it, right? We go into meditation on a regular basis. We do yoga on a regular basis. We exercise. We eat right. We talk to friends. We journal. Like letting things go is a process. It doesn't just happen. It's a process. But when we are like, "I'm good at doing this, like, I'm okay with doing this, I know I need to do this, it sucks, and sometimes I don't have the energy, so we're not gonna be doing it every single day." But if we're on track, that's all we can ask for is just acknowledge it and be on track. That's all you can ask for. Because if you're acknowledging it and you know, you can't not heal. Okay. Let's just pull one card, see what the next week. So, Violet, that could be a good meditation, the one we just did. That could be a good meditation for you to do regularly to help you let go of those feelings, especially if you've already gone through the whole therapy thing. And you're like, I'm still holding them, then just focus on releasing it through meditation, Reiki, that type of work. This next week, so now till next Thursday, is really about finding balance. You're going to feel like your balance is challenged, is thrown off. You're going to feel, uh, we're just going to feel like our balance is being challenged more so than usual. So, based off of that, my recommendation would be to make sure you have time in your day, in your life in the next week to honor that and you know check in and know I'm really feeling off balance, maybe I shouldn't be doing X, Y, or Z because I'll say something I shouldn't, or whatever that might be for you. That's something I always check in about. If I'm feeling off balance, maybe I shouldn't have that conversation. Okay, good. So yeah, so just be aware that you may need some extra time. Be patient with yourselves this next week. If you're finding you're losing your temper, you're feeling just on edge, it's okay. Just make time for yourself to just be alone and acknowledge that. Don't feel like you should power through it this week. All right, good work tonight, you guys. So I will be back next Tuesday, 6 o'clock. I'm doing a special 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time behind the hauntings, where I'll be helping out some people who've got some strange stuff going on in their homes. After that, I'll be with Nurse Meg for Bring Your Feelings. And then I'll be back that next Saturday for the Halloween special that I'll be doing with Harlow and Denise. It'll be a lot of fun. So I'll be seeing a lot of you guys. Stay balanced this next week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Tuesday.